Hello everyone, today I just wanted to post an update on the evolution of Ro-Berto because, let's face it, he looks nothing like he did in the previous video. First of all, now he's got a spinning weapon, so no more passive weapons only. Now he's got some real active weapon, the spinner. Now it's sharper than a syringe needle because these are lancets. Yes. We just have these plastic covers on them because it would be very good if somebody got hit by the robot when we didn't intend it, and its lancets were spinning, and that's what was hit. Now another safety feature. This one's unintentional. One moment, please. A not intended safety feature is, look, it just comes off. The rubber has fallen off. We need to put it back on. That prevents it from damaging the motor. If you hear the clicking, you know what that means. There is some kind of switch. Yeah, we've upgraded from a 3 amp MOSFET to a 20 amp relay. He's also got a microphone, that's the thing on top of the camera, which is now that pole. See it right there on top of that pole. And yes, it is mounted on a servo. Let's see what happens. Oh, please don't go crashing. Yeah, see? The other pole that spins is the camera. Oh yeah, he'll pop a wheelie. Why is that? Well, that's because of the weight on the rear. Speaking of which, we've got a fuse on the battery. That's the inline connection to the battery with the XC60 connector. If you will see, there's a fuse box there, something to hold the fuse. That's in case something goes wrong and short circuit happens. Instead of having a thermonuclear meltdown of the battery, we have a blown fuse and we have to change it with a spare one. We already have 5 replacements, or 4. There were 4 fuses, right? So I think we have 3 left actually, but that's still plenty for something that's probably not going to happen. At least none in the lifespan of the robot or the battery. Whichever lasts the longest. Here, let's just add this to activate the camera. And another awesome feature. That's right, he's got a Bluetooth speaker. Did you hear that? So now I can play silly noises. If only I had another device to use to demonstrate it. But sadly I don't, so... No, wait. What's that bright white light? Yes, the camera, because this camera is just unacceptable at night. It does terrible in even slightly low light conditions. We added a very bright LED to it. Look at that. That is the brightest LED I've ever had. Like, it literally blinds me to look at it from the side, not even facing it. Like, it's shining like this way. Looking at it from, like, looking down at it like this, it hurts my eyes. It's just that bright. Because it's got this, it's a 1 watt super high power LED. And it's got this insane lens, total internal reflection lens. And I added a foil on the outside to reflect it even more, so that we have purely light going where we want. And it doesn't spread much, it's a tight beam, so it's extremely bright. And the camera's difference is night and day, with and without this light. It even helps in the day, when there's a lot of light. It just makes everything better. So, that solved it. And having the camera up here means it won't be obscured by any of the upgrades. But let's just because I noticed the battery kind of runs out quickly on the Bluetooth speaker thing. Maybe because of the 1 watt high power LED, but I'm not totally sure. So I just unplugged it and put it back in the fireproof case. And we also have, speaking of batteries, we have the Z brand battery. If you checked out my battery safety video, for part 1, you obviously remember this thing. So I just put one of them, because this is the second one, I put the first one in the robot. So it does not just power the gigantic RC monster thing, it now also powers the robot. So now we have we have no more voltage problems. Oh, come on, it's obscured. Is it more visible? When I turn on the light, voltage barely drops. That is one strong battery. And then when I reverse, voltage only drops a tiny bit. That is one very powerful battery. So if you want a recommendation for a battery brand, I think you should try Z. I don't endorse the brand, I don't endorse any brands, but I do recommend Z. It's a good quality. Or Z-E-E-E, however you prefer to call it, I don't know. But, oops. I really recommend this brand because, let's face it, it does very well, and it's way, way more than enough for ferocious Ro-Berto. Like here, this robot is mean, but this battery is more than enough. Now, foreshadowing to some videos. Looks dangerous enough. So I hope you enjoyed. Please rate, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.